Oh, Christ almighty. Hopefully tomorrow I'm going to have a day off from all this madness.
He's late. What time did he say?
20 past.
Oh, you're late.
Yep.
He keeps me in the dark.
Yep. What?
Hey, Sally, how are you? Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Turn the lights on so she's not in the dark anymore.
I guess you're listening then, or you get very good ears. Catch you later, mate.
Take care.
You too.
Sally said, is it time for him to go to the store for an hour again and leave you in the car?
No, already did that. We weren't in there an hour. But you do get to see the sunset. What's left of it. Thank you for turning the lights on, Mike. That was very kind of you. Ah, dear. Oh, we had another fun-filled afternoon. Finishing up from yesterday's saga.
Mike said anytime. Mel said, how are you all? We're doing pretty good. The afternoon was quite productive. I got the phone stuff taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the all right.
The weather was pretty nice today.
Just which fire? Yeah.
Hippie, how are you? I said, hi, Hippie.
They can't see us very well. It's kind of in the dark a little bit. Give me a
Mel
second.
said, glad the weather was decent. Yeah, it was cold, but it says it's 59 right now, and that's probably the high.
I'll get the phone mounted onto the other mount. I get around this corner.
And Sally said, did you happen to see our recipe we made tonight, Wendy, on our live? Oh, I did not. What did you make? Hippie said it was a little drizzle all day today. Worked out good on DoorDash, 154 in 6 hours. Oh, good. Congratulations.
Wow, nice.
Bill said, Ray, what were you doing in the dark? Hope nothing naughty.
Mm.
And Hippie said, a little bit chilly today, 47, back up 70s tomorrow. And Mill said, hi, Sally. Yeah, today was our cold day.
Yeah, it was it.
It's not, I don't think it's going to be as hot as it was, though.
He made the lasagna as well.
Oh, okay.
I'll pull up into the hospital car park and I'll figure out the phone.
So we made lasagna that was literally carb free. We used those egg white wraps and cut them like lasagna noodles. And oh my goodness, it turned out so good. Oh, it sounds good. And Mel said, low 60s today.
Nice. Yeah, Wendy got on and sorted the issues with her phone today.
Bill said, made my call. Good.
That lost the phone, which apparently now I own.
And I'm tired. Bill said, I bet you are. Yeah. Hopefully the phones are all sorted out.
Well, now she's just got to get on and talk to the fraud department. Do that
I
Monday.
think I do it online.
Oh, well, she's got to do it anyway, but
Have to, but I will.
yeah, I think you do have to. So something comes back from it. We want to have a bloody leg to stand on.
Gee, go. Giving stock for beer. KR Gold Drag my beer is Dustin. 2015. I'm not sure what that meant.
What's he on about?
Bill said the puppy trying to be spoiled, whining because no treats in her bowl.
I don't know what the heck it is. I've had enough of dipsticks this week. Bye. Right. Let's get this new phone figured out and mounted up and adjusted.
Bill said lipsticks everywhere.
Uh-oh.
I guess. Dipsticks. What about wacko doodles?
You know, whack your doodles if you like, but
That's what Sally said. And Bill said apps dipsticks.
speaking of dipsticks, here comes security. No. Security's leaving us alone.
Parked in the parking lot. Bill said saw 3 people run red lights today. He said today is the first day in a long time on DoorDash was nonstop driving. Had 11 pizza deliveries, 8 McDonald's, 1 Whataburger, and didn't go over 72 miles driving. Hardly burnt my gas. Nothing over 4 in. That's good, hippie.
All right.
Or nothing over 4 miles. The hippie said, I have a lot of getting out of my little Honda Accord. I'm too old for that shit. Mel says, I know what you mean, hippie.
Me too, mate. All right. Now this one ain't going anywhere, I hope. The screen is going to look a little bit fuzzy on here, looking out the window, because I still got the sticker for the lens covers on it, and I've left them on there because I don't like the cover, so I've already sent for it to go back.
Said Radiohead, hi. Said hello. I'm new to this channel, by the way. Well, welcome.
Oh, thanks for being here, Radiohead. Whereabouts you from, Radiohead? Radiohead fan. All right,
Radiohead fan.
we're on our way.
We're in the Kansas City area.
Hopefully the quality of hopefully the sound sounds good.
Radiohead sent, I think it's a smiling emoji.
Yep. What's the sound like, Mrs. Womble? Sound like Mrs. Womble? Sounds all right. Good.
Cars.
See.
Hippie said, because after that 20th delivery, my hips going to starting tomorrow. Hips going to starting tomorrow. Sounds okay.
Yep.
Radiohead said the sound is perfect. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's leave it like that. On a new phone tonight, so all should be flipping fine. Except I am going to get a new case for it, so I've left the lens covers on it. It's going to go back. I needed something to keep the phone flipping from being scratched. So until the new one gets here, I'll use this.
And Mel said, I did over that. What hurts is the housework after dashing.
Need a few.
Sally said, I need to
Oops.
scrolling back up there. Sorry. I need to get up in early tomorrow, guys. So I'm going to hit you. Love you guys. Good night. Love you too, Sally. Good night.
Good night, Sally.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Hippie said I could have kept going to get dark, but I got tired. They just kept throwing me good paying short trip orders. Yeah, it makes it hard to turn down, doesn't it?
Does indeed.
Hi, Bud. Bud said hello, peoples.
Hey, bud, how you doing, mate?
Good night, Sally. Sally said, bye, Nels. Nels said, hi, Bud.
Yeah, after all the fun with the bloody new iPhone, and it was going to go back to AT&T, but it's going to get one anyway at some stage, so ended up with owning that one. They said it was okay, I suppose, to use, but there's still more to deal with it. But so ended up, I awoke this afternoon with it been having been work through bleary eyes to bloody figuring out how to change stuff over to the new phone. Shit.
Bill said, "Bye, Sally Love." And Radiohead said, "I love this peaceful ride. I wish I could play some calm music right now."
With a main like Radiohead fan, I'm not sure if in that's in the descriptions. I don't recall Radiohead reading being that soft music, but
Calm.
calm music, excuse me. But we all need calm music at times.
I like both. I like the headbanging stuff, but sometimes I like some calm quiet.
Yeah. After this week, I really do want peace and quiet. Yeah.
It is a pretty peaceful ride.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but tonight we was on out there in Lee Summit, and I heard the vipping rip roaring sound of a bloody motorcycle. I looked in the mirror. We was in traffic. Looked in the mirror, going up, flying up Chipman Road through the traffic, going in and out of the traffic with some flipping knobhead flipping on a death wish flipping racing through the traffic. And then right behind it, or a few hundred yards behind it, came a bloody great big pickup truck.
Bill said, "I like all types of music, but haven't been in the mood." Hi, Sonny.
Hey, Sonny.
Said, "Stopping to say hello. Hi. On
Huh?
the phone with my daughter and grandson right now." Oh,
Well, thanks for stopping by, Sally. Sonny. Sally. Sally was just here.
Hippie said, "Pretty sure I could have hit the 200 mark on DoorDash today, but I'm tired and I ain't greedy and I won't be uh, hurting on Monday morning when I go to work to my regular job."
Yeah.
And Radiohead said, "Princess Mill, same honestly. I mostly like," stop that right there, "alternative rock, not big on the glam stuff from the 80s.
Blow me glam. Gary Glitter.
Classic rock." And Sunny said, "I'll be listening while on the phone with her. She's getting the baby ready for bed." Oh, okay. Bill said, "I made my 200. Good job, Bills.
Whereabouts are you, Radiohead? Just roughly. Don't have to give us your address. Just a rough idea.
Bill said, "I like a few cute things.
Oh wait, shit.
Did that because I got kids." Oh, that's because you have kids. She said, "Hi, Sonny." Radiohead said, "I'm home, New York." Oh, okay.
Okay. I can remember one of the glam rock flipping musicians back in the 80s, Gary Glitter. Alvin Stardust. He was another one, mate.
Never heard of either one of those.
Oh, crikey. Both of them were flipping similar in what they were doing, but Gary Glitter was the one I met, wasn't it? The one with the bloody great big boots. He was used to wear the bloody great big boots.
Bill said, "Oh, cool, New York." Oh, yeah, Upper New York is beautiful. Hippie said, "I like my country music, but I also like Ozzy Osbourne's music too." Oh, I love Ozzy.
She does.
With and without Black Sabbath. Yeah, I love Ozzy. Sonny said, "Hi, Mills. Hi, Hippie."
Radio says, like Queen, Freddie Mercury was really talented. Yeah.
Yes, I like Queen also. Sonny said, hi, radio. Hippie said, yeah, I like Freddie Mercury too. And Mel said, yes, Radiohead, high five. Well, yeah, and really the whole band.
Queen is good.
Yeah.
Bloody ought to beat Queen.
Radiohead said, hello, everyone.
Well, thanks for being here, Radiohead. Radiohead. That didn't come out right, did it? Was you just scrolling through the live shows and just found us?
Mel said, I like a lot of the 80s bands.
Yeah.
I like a lot of 70s bands. 80s were okay. 70s were better, though.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff all around there. It's very few in the 90s I listen. Well, I don't know. After that, it's been the 2000s. I really don't care about much.
You had Wade Mills. Mel said,
Oh, mate.
Ray twisted his tongue. Yeah, he did. And she laughed.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, I love Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Head said, yep, you guys seem cool.
Yeah, I like a bit of meatloaf.
Like Led Zeppelin? Yes, me too.
Meatloaf, status quo.
Mel said. Aerosmith, yeah.
Susie Quattro.
Poison, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Europe.
Oh,
Meatloaf.
Nazareth. REO.
I got to drive Meatloaf when he was in London.
Bob Seger, Meatloaf, yeah.
Drove Brian May from Queen, but also a mate of mine flipping drove Brian a lot more than I did. But Phil Collins, don't forget Phil Collins, everybody. That poor old bloke, he's flipping suffering now, isn't he?
Hippie said just about any music back in the day was good. Yeah. Oh, Radiohead said, never cared for the Doors, unfortunately. I like the Doors.
Doors, I think there's only a
Nelson,
couple of
G,
music. Yeah.
And Hippie said back in the day, I mean, a lot of 70s, 80s, and
So you
90s.
got Phil Collins, yeah. I've got to do some work for Phil Collins.
And Radiohead said Jim Morrison seemed like a cool dude, though. Yeah.
Done some for Van Morrison too, some work for Van Morrison. Actually done a lot for Van Morrison.
Mel said, love Phil Collins.
Hey Grace, how are you doing?
And she said, I didn't either, the Doors.
There was only a couple of their
Radiohead
songs.
said, "Please." And Grace said, hi, Grace, how are you? Oh, all of them. Bad Company, Scorpions. Said, yeah, I like crap.
This is one more keeps saying oh crap because somehow or other she keeps kicking herself off of the live show. With her new phone, she keeps kicking herself off.
Mel said, hi, Grace. Hippie said, yeah, I like Pink Floyd too. I like a bunch of bands. I just can't name them all. I know, trying to think of them all. Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix. Grace said, I'm okay right now. I'm dealing with something right now. Uh-oh, sorry to hear that. And Radiohead said, love the grunge scene in the 80s. It felt different.
Mm.
And Radiohead said, Princess Mills, the Doors just seem boring to me.
Any of you listen to the band called Madness? They're the ones that sing "Vip in Our House." You see them on the
Mel said,
television.
we all are, Grace.
Their drummer lives in our area.
And Mel said, I really didn't care much for their songs. And Grace said, I'm a little nervous about something that happened at work. Uh-oh.
Bloody every day. Yeah, I'll go with that, Mills. Can't worry about every bloody thing.
And Mel said, Grace, you can't worry. Mishaps happen. Jethro Tull. Ian Anderson is awesome in concert. I used to play a flute, so I really love his talent. The Who?
Oh yeah, who?
Who? Yes.
Elton John. No, you can forget Elton.
Eric Clapton.
Oh yeah, Claire.
Radiohead said, I love Nirvana and pretty much every alternative rock bands from the 90s. And Grace said, it's an extremely long story. Uh-oh. Mel said, I do that sometimes too, but we aren't perfect.
Yeah.
And Sunny said, okay, off the phone, but won't be here too long. I have to do some things before I go to bed. All right. And Hippie said, I met the CC Top band at a shotgun club. I worked at the scroll back up.
I did.
I worked in Houston, Texas. They didn't have beards. Oh wow. Sunny said, hi Grace. Bill said there are a few 90s in alternative and metal I like.
I made a harmonica.
And said Elton John was amazing. All right.
I made a harmonica for Billy Gibbons. He don't live too far from us either. Don't have a house too far.
Yes, I love Elton John. Oh gosh, ZZ Top did a concert here. Oh, must have been 76, 77, somewhere in there. I believe it was on Halloween. Everybody was dressed up in costumes.
Definitely Sir Elton John. Rod Stewart. Who likes Rod Stewart? People love listening to Rod Stewart.
Radiohead said Princess Mills, a lot of it felt different in a good way. I loved a lot of them. Mel said Sir Elton John. Yep. And said that would be cool to meet ZZ Top.
Yeah. We met what was that bloke? Jim Belushi, he was downtown Kansas City when I'd made that harmonica for him. I was looking at pictures of that just yesterday, funny enough. I pulled up that website and there was pictures of them.
Rod Stewart was good. So was David Bowie. Oh yeah, I love
Oh
Bowie.
yeah.
Oh, and Rolling Stones.
Mick Jagger.
Yeah, definitely.
First time Mrs. Womble went to England, I took her to Mick Jagger's house. 4:30 in the morning, she's out there taking pictures of Mick Jagger's house. All the lights went on. We got out of there rather quickly.
Presley, hi. Yeah, but I got a picture of his address on his side of his door.
She did. That's fine. Oh dear.
Yes, Mick is very good. Sonny said, hi, Presley.
David Bowie had a house right the other side of his Mick Jagger's house.
Sonny said, I hope everything is okay with you, Grace.
Of course.
And Radiohead said, I think I've listened to every Nirvana and Radiohead record.
I've done that with Meatloaf.
It's getting a little newer for me, but it's okay.
Think I've listened to about every bloody Meatloaf record
Bill said, hi, Presley.
many
And
times over.
Radiohead said, 90s was definitely my favorite. Yeah, I grew up in the 70s. I'm older. Presley said, Sunny and Mills, hi. Great wait, hi. Sunny put up some emojis. And Radiohead said, same with Pink Floyd. Yeah, I love Pink Floyd. Presley said 70s was the best. Yes, it was. I agree. How are you today, Presley? Sorted out phones today, so Ray's keeping the phone. And got the numbers switched on the other two phones.
That was a pain.
So otherwise he would have been using making the new phone is his old 15 Pro Max number, and he wanted to keep that rather than the 12, blah, blah, blah. So
Yeah.
called the retiree office where they're in the US and they know what they're doing, and very good.
I had to call them back because the number wasn't porting over on the other one.
Nah.
But that went pretty smoothly once it got through, which didn't take very
Bill
long.
said, what's up, Presley? And
Oh,
Presley
it's
said,
hot, yeah.
thanks.
I didn't know there was a heart down. It's the new edition, isn't it?
So it was pretty easy and painless.
Yeah. There's a heart down there. I didn't know there was a
Oh,
heart
I
down there.
didn't either.
It's outside Verona. It's like a big polo mint.
Radiohead said, I'm going to sleep. I hope you guys have a good night. You too.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for being here, Radio.
Presley said, take care, 220.
If you pop
Bill
back
said,
sometime.
here.
Don't forget, like and subscribe there, Radiohead. Wonder if there's any more.
Graduated in 78. So yeah, the 70s were definitely my decade.
Well, my music was in London, so.
Radiohead said, Presley, thanks.
Uh,
Sonny said, good night, Radio. Thanks for coming by. It was nice to meet you.
yeah, pop on back sometime. Going back around to see where this heart is.
Oh, so there's at least two hearts in Independence.
It'll be on your side.
Be mine.
Yeah, but yours ain't out there flipping on the side of the road. Rather keep it like that too.
But it's a big beating heart.
Yeah. Crazy.
I'm nice to everyone, unlike some people.
Hmm.
Oh, what did I miss here?
I was very nice and kind to the flipping scammers.
Radiohead said, good night, everyone.
Up close and personal, Mrs. Womble.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was pretty cool. Like,
Yes.
what, psychedelic?
Yeah, I suppose you could take a picture of it as it right up against.
I guess I could.
You can take it on this phone if you wish.
Take it on mine.
Okay. A chat. These that don't want to be in the picture.
And don't want my heart. I got it.
It could be a good picture for someone sitting in the restaurant.
It's a nice Italian restaurant too.
Yeah, we haven't been in it for a while. Drew, how are you?
Let's see. Sunny said good night.
No, it's not the window, it's the new phone case.
Radio said good night, everyone. Hippie said my mom met Elvis Presley and said he kissed her on the cheek at a concert. I guess it's true. My mom wasn't one to lie. Oh, how sweet.
I don't think anyone was suggesting that.
Oh, my aunt would have been screaming in pain if she
I ought
met
to.
Elvis Presley.
Well, it was crazy for him too. Nope, it's not the windscreen there, Drew. It's the actual new phone case. So,
Elvis Presley said, "That's cool, hippie." Bill said, "Captain and Tennille, Elvis, Village People."
what's that one I've been
Well,
listening?
I used to not like disco music. I belonged to. I was a card carrying member of Max Floyd's Rock and Roll Army to stomp out disco. Every day on the way home from work, they'd blow up a disco record in a different fashion. They might do it underwater or gurgle out or anyway. But hey, it's more retro now. I'm okay with it. Sonny said, that would be amazing, hippie, to meet Elvis Presley. Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
Or even Presley. And Mill
Oh,
said, my dad loved jazz music. Oh, well, Kansas City's a jazz town. And
Barbara met flipping Elvis, you know that, right?
I don't think I knew that, but
She's
there's
a
that
big
in
fan.
green. There's that in green that told you to clean your window.
Drew.
Oh, hi, Drew. How are you? He did clean his side. So
No, I did, but it's not. It's the phone case. If as I said in the beginning, I got a new phone on and I got it at the rush to get a case for it, and I don't like the case, so I just left it all on, all the sticky stuff on it, including the lens thing, and because it's going back.
right over here, I met 3 movie stars,
Yep.
just like last year. Tyler Hines, and these were Hallmark.
Ed Begley Jr.
Ed Begley Jr. and
The other one,
Dietrich, Dietrich
Dietrich
Diedrich,
Dehar or something. Dehar. Can never remember his name fully.
he was in the Drew Carey show.
Yeah.
And the what was that mom show?
Yeah. Wife. Something.
No,
What's it called? Forgot. Anyhow.
it was a sitcom. It's not on anymore. Hippie said, be even cooler to get an autographed record, but yeah, that would be very cool. Get back up there. And Sonny said, I think it's focusing on the Womble. It does look blurry.
Yeah, as I said, I've got the lens protector sticker over the new phone.
Because he's going to send that case back, so he hasn't taken off the plastic pieces that should be peeled off.
Yeah.
Bill said, hi, Drew. And Drew said, oh, poo, Mills. And Sonny said, it's focusing on the dash and the phone holder.
Yeah. There's nothing to see anyway.
Camille said Sonny and Cher. Oh, I used to love watching Sonny and Cher and laughing. And said PDF file. I got candy. And an evil laugh. Sonny said, LOL. Yeah, I'm sitting for meeting Presley over Elvis Presley since Elvis isn't available. Well, yeah, and we know Presley's nice.
Mm.
And Sonny said, next best thing, LOL. And Presley said, thank you very much, Sonny.
That's good.
Mel said, LOL, Presley. And LOL, Drew. She said, OMG, forgot hee haw. Yeah, I don't know. That was okay. That was pretty, what's the word I'm looking for?
Mhm.
Uh, country.
Like hillbilly country.
Yeah, very hillbilly, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Although I love the Beverly Hillbillies.
Well, that's who I meant, but okay.
Bill said, I was forced to watch hee haw.
Oh,
Yeah, my parents really weren't into country music and such. They liked uh like
music,
yeah,
opera.
musicals like West Side Story and things like that.
Yeah.
South Pacific, Sound of Music.
Yeah.
Presley said, when Wendy said I was nice, what noise did Ray make? I ignore him. I have selective hearing.
Yeah, she does. Look at her, she's been a
Presley
star
felt
in
like T-Haw with Junior.
a ripping
Or that lady in her hat.
hat.
Yeah, it was okay. It was pretty hillbilly. It was.
The moon's on its ripping backside up there and ripping and trying to determine what the light is to the left of it.
I like Sonny and Cher better. I think you should turn your lights on. Hippie said, the road ain't blurry. That's all that matters.
Yep.
But it doesn't matter, Presley, because I'm the only U.S. citizen here, so I'm the only one with voter privileges. So what I say is so.
Well, thank you for flipping. If you got voter privileges, how comes I'm flipping stuck with the orange git?
I did not vote for him. Hippie said, I got you, babe. That's a good song.
Mm.
Hippie said, the road ain't blurry. That's all that matters.
Yeah, with the new phone case, gets here, I'll be able to do
I
that.
said, so many memories. Well, I guess you could turn the camera around the other way,
But it's dark. When I did it earlier, it was dark. And who wants to bloody well see me? I don't want to see me.
oh, hell, I don't know. Mine's stopped. Catch up with you guys.
I wonder if it'll even be a better signal on this phone. Won't drop out so much.
Hippie said, yeah, I like hee haw too. It's okay. It wasn't my favorite. Mini Pearl. That's who I was trying to think of with the app with the price tag. But there weren't that many selections. I mean, back then it was like 3 channels.
Mm. It was the same as us.
Could be said, where oh where are you tonight?
We were in Independence, Missouri.
And Mel said, no, Ray only turns the camera around when he sticks his tongue out at me.
Yeah, that was funny last night. Ah, dear.
Sonny said, oh, Angel got his phone screen replaced last night,
Oh, good.
but the Amazon listing was not true on some of the specs.
Excuse me.
They are sending a replacement, so he has to do it over again. Oh no. And Bill said, LOL, I was just like you, just didn't do that. LOL.
Because it's a lot cheaper to buy the screen than do it yourself, for sure. But the screen's actually not that much, but from what I've seen in the past. It's the worry of doing one. You can watch as many videos as you like if you've been about to put one in and take the other one out. Remember, it's little and fiddly.
And of course, later in my teenage years and all, when Hee Haw was on, I think Saturdays or something, I was out of the house. I'd be sneak off smoking.
Oh, before you was out there chewing on the tulips.
Not when I was a teenager.
I didn't realize it was in.
I didn't smoke when I was a toddler, and I did eat tulips when I was a teenager. Sonny said, I'm pretty sure it was on Sunday nights. Oh, it might have been. Still, same thing. I wasn't home. We'd all go over to the park.
I'd be off
Oh,
gallivanting
it's
somewhere.
well, yeah, that was slower television. But again, there weren't many selections.
Nope. We had 3 channels.
Sonny said, but maybe it was Saturday. My great grandmother used to watch it religiously, that and wrestling.
Oh, my dad would watch wrestling. Crikey. Have to be on a Saturday afternoon, right after the football, right before the Doctor Who and the Wombles.
My grandma used to watch Wheel of Fortune every day. Bill said, before I bring puppy in for the night, I'm working on my diamond art.
Everybody does.
So that's why I'm listening more than typing. Oh, that's okay. And
Several,
Van Lawrence, well, yeah.
several do diamond art, I noticed there. I think the first person I saw to do that was Yvonne. That was the first person I saw doing it within the community.
Mel said Saturday morning cartoons and the Saturday Film Festival. Yeah. definitely watch Saturday morning cartoons.
He said Saturday morning matinees at the flipping local cinema as well.
Oh, and All in the Family. My whole family watched that.
Mm.
Hippie said, "Oh, where are you at tonight?" Is a song they sang on Hee Haw. Hi, Jay. How are you?
Jay.
He said, "How are the Wombles?"
Hey, Jay, how are you?
Good. I said, "I've been doing diamond art for years now."
Oh, okay. I didn't realise you did it, but I know that you done quilting and such.
I know Sonny and Yvonne do.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the first one I saw doing it was
Oh,
Yvonne.
and Sally too, I think.
Yeah, she's doing it now. I don't know if she did it
Say
before.
Jay enters run. Just joking.
Let's see if he's trying to enter your vehicle. Run.
Mel said, "I made bracelets too."
Hmm.
I have not done diamond art.
For looking how fiddly it is, I recommend you don't.
Books and a lot of different techniques on that, but
Yeah, she done really work scrapbooking.
hey,
And
Jay so kindly said, "Screw off, Bill."
yeah.
And smiley faces. The hippie said, "No, I was a little kid in the 70s." I was partying through the mid 70s on. So I forgot my screwdriver, Jay, LOL.
Just driving around. It's kind of deserted. Ain't a lot really. It's weird how flipping Saturday nights are over here. Always noticed that. How flipping deserted.
Sonny said, "Okay, I'm heading out. Gotta do something before bed now. Have a good rest of your night. Safe travels."
Too sunny, thanks for being here.
Thanks for coming by. And Jay said, "I'm having spaghetti for dinner." Oh, that
Sounds
sounds
good.
good.
Oh wait, I've got a job book for tomorrow.
Said you're welcome. Bill said, good night, Sonny. And Jay said, yummy, yummy.
I was trying to edit that video sort of through the early hours of when we was dealing with the scammers. Flipping heck,
Bill said, I am so beat.
too.
Yeah, you
Just-
start work early. I did sleep in today. Well, I stayed up all night and slept in today. And then got up and sorted the phones out. So I'm sending in my old iPhone 11 for a trade in on Ray's phone. Lower the cost some.
How much I give you on your one?
What'd he say? 350 or something?
I don't know, you off that one.
Do what?
You said, okay, yeah, I'll just do that. You didn't exactly tell me on that one.
I said it was the same as yours, 350, same as the 12.
Hmm.
Because I was having a three-way conversation, tried to talk to him and you.
Okay.
I was going to keep mine old one, but I don't do anything with them anyway. So.
I just want to use it for running videos.
It was cute. It was lavender, but
Well, take a picture of it and you can look at the back of it.
oh well, mine was probably in better shape than what the one you're keeping is.
Yeah. But I can also use mine for editing videos still. And doing live shows at
The
home,
way is always busy.
not on a Sunday.
Yeah, they're closed.
And I can also use it to do live shows at home.
Smokehouse barbecue across the street. That's good.
Oh, the canisters is shut.
I think they close at 8 or 9 or something. It's 9:30.
I didn't realize that.
It's later than you think. That's why everyone's tired and going to bed.
We'd all be tired back home on a Saturday night, but we won't be going to bed. Party time. Well, for me, it would be out for work time. Swing cabin. When I was younger, I'd be out fipping up to partying and that. But
Hereford House, that's a good steakhouse too.
expensive.
It's a little pricey. It's good. It's not as expensive as Prime 1587.
Oh, is that the Mahomes one?
Hey, Kelsey.
Mhm. Yeah.
Bill said, I'm trying to finish one part. It has so many missing holes. And Hippie said, the way the lights look, that's why it looks like I tried to drive at night. So I don't drive at night, just blinds me.
Oh, wow.
Ray has some trouble with it also.
Well, a lot better than you, though.
Driving at night.
Yeah, all right. I think I can get my focus in when it gets a bit darker. Once I'm on the road, I'm all right, but during the day, but blinded by that sun.
At night.
Yeah. I'm all right.
Hippie said, I went out driving or went out doing DoorDash at 10:30 today and came back at 4:30.
Oh, wow. Yeah, my eyes are not flipping anywhere near like that, though.
It's a long day on your day off. On your weekend.
Oh, I know what we want. Okay.
Bill said, OMG, the sunrise sunset blinds.
Come on, mate. I know I've got my own lane here, but I really don't trust you bloody lot over it.
Yeah, I have trouble seeing when the sun's in.
What's that? Public?
Safety.
Huh.
Credit union.
I thought that was a shawarma.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's not now.
Oh, yeah.
That was the next building up. I don't know.
And there was IHOP around the back, which was lit up.
It's there. Stuff.
What's that?
Kobe's.
Kobe's. That BD's, yeah. Golden barbecue.
And,
Not sure what that is.
oh, that steak. It's
Uh,
Western Sizzler or something.
this is that Golden Corral or
Oh,
something.
no, that's what I was thinking of. Oh, I don't know what that is up there. Oh, crap. Let myself off.
Oh, there's a copy of one. Golden Corral. Huh. Yeah. So it's just,
He said, when I go to work in the morning, it's dark, not very many cars on the road to blind me.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's like when I go to dialysis, I leave like at 5:15 in the morning. It's not many people on the road.
just a few deers.
Yeah.
Bend a few noses.
Yep.
It just happened once.
I didn't do it. It ran into me.
And that poor deer's running around in circles ever since. Bent his nose. Icky lop.
He
1,900.
said, but I really have to drive 5 miles. Oh, I only have to drive 5 miles to get to work. No highway driving, straight from my house, straight through town to work.
Chicken sandwich. Jerusalem Cafe.
That makes it easier. If you said if I had street lights like y'all have, it wouldn't be so bad, but I don't have that out here.
Believe me, there's crack right down here. A lot of this area, I think they were born in caves.
Hippie said not until you get into town anyway. Jay said, looks like no storms for y'all tonight. No, not today or tomorrow, they're saying.
Like,
I guess there were tornadoes last night.
oh, really?
Yeah. Belton.
Okay. That's close.
Oh, it looks like there's storm damage too. Not just a tornado, but hail and high
What did
winds.
Joe say?
Jay said there was a tornado up by Tim's mom's last night.
Oh, no. Hopefully she's all right then.
Got really bad, but it didn't last very long. We
Don't take, don't take long to flip and get the damage done, does it?
yeah,
She's fine, he says.
oh, that's good.
Says
He was on the phone with her while it was storming.
well, must have been a horrific, horrifying time for him too. You need that, Wendy?
What?
Do you need in there?
No.
Okay. A bit of wetness here. It's been sprinklers.
Driving down the road with street lights, I can deal with the delivering down all those back roads. There's no street lights in the roads, and a row, and they get a steep drop off from the side. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. And no pathways either. What is it with these flipping architects or landscapers or whoever it is that makes all these bloody roads up in there, these housing estates? I don't believe in putting pathways in there.
Sidewalks.
Yeah, whatever. But it's you got to know even way back flipping when people wanted to walk down the road, take the dog for a walk, kick the kid out so the kid can go for a run around. You know, flipping so much lack of that. You go flipping, go through these old housing estates at night doing DoorDash or whatever it is, and you're having to dodge people on the road. A lot of them in our area, if you've been walking down the road just in dark clothing, you don't know till you're flipping up their arse.
Hippie said, when you live out in the country, that's how it is.
Oh, yeah, if you're way out in the country.
Bill said, roads are created by drunks. Hippie said, you got that right, Princess.
Yeah. I mean, way out in the country where my great uncle lived, I mean, there was pathways, but they were up hills. You could walk along the top of the hill and that, but there was, I mean, there was hardly any traffic when they made all those, and most of the people walked through the fields. But as the towns got busier and villages got busier, there's still flipping no pathways. what we're up to.
Nibby said, "Don't get that cop. Tell him to hurry up."
Uh, yeah.
That cop was gone.
Just to get the donut.
Not many places to get donuts at night.
Quick trip.
Yeah, they're not fresh, but
I don't know. Maybe they have another delicacy at night.
they used to have what was that?
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. Yeah, it was open 24 hours. They're hot now signs on when they're putting fresh ones out. Get them hot out of the fryer. That's when they're best.
I think we went off of those. I don't-
Yeah. Hippie said didn't have the lights, only wasn't in a hurry.
Oh, that one way back there.
Yeah, the lights on, wasn't in a hurry.
Yeah. Is out here looking for victims, probably. As long as he didn't become a victim, he or she didn't become one, that's fine. I do hate it when cops get flipping.
Hippie said my voice recognition ain't right. For him. Get back in. I don't even try voice recognition.
I tried it. Mind you, I think it was Googly went crazy and flipping actually understood me during the week. Must have been a glitch.
Hippie said storms come through came through Texas last night. I'm glad we didn't have no tornadoes. By the lightning strikes woke me up this morning, made me jump. Hippie said, boom, it shook the house.
Wakey, wakey.
It didn't last very long here. It was very intense, but didn't last maybe 30, 40 minutes. It wasn't long. Oh, maybe a little longer, but wonder if they got rid of the games in that station.
I know, then they're selling petrol there again, aren't they? Oh, yeah, because I went there just yesterday to get some. Because I needed petrol to go over to the flipping AT&T shop to make the scammers mad. Mm-hmm.
I was expecting it to be worse, but I guess it was bad in places. They were showing a lot of damage on the TV this morning.
Oh, I don't think we've had a reconnecting issue all the time we've been out. Wow.
Oh, that's good. It came down. I'll say it was really cold this morning. Yes. 51.
That's right. Thing there, wasn't it? Ran over on the way out.
Bill said was 36 degrees.
All right, I won't stick my tongue out again. I like.
It's Ray.
Yep, I was here. The camera's better this way around, so it just shows me Brett. I don't know what you mean.
Jay said, "Did you all have work tonight?"
No. No, but I booked some for tomorrow. Straighten up. Look. I don't think this is on charge, is it? This one? No, I locked it in there.
If he said it was cold this morning, I like the cold weather. It's been pretty cool all day.
Getting used to this phone mount. It's got a lock on the back of it.
They said my day today was not as good as yesterday.
Huh?
Mills said, "What a ray on sunshine." If he said, "I think the high today was 50. Tomorrow's going to go right back up in the 70s."
It was supposed to be a high of 51, I think, isn't it?
No.
T-Ron, how are you doing, T-Ron? How the devil are you?
Hi, T-Ron. Good evening.
You join us just as Mel's calls me a brat. Oh no, whatever else on sunshine. On sunshine? Oh, that's what my flipping bottom felt warm. When he's over there going, oh. Some days she just doesn't know what to think when I say something. Oh no, what did you just?
Mel said, "Hi, T."
How's your day been, T-Ron? Hopefully the weekend is going well for you and you've had a good week. Wendy and her lost boy. Her lost boy?
You.
I think not very lost on me. Some days I feel like I might have lost the plot. Been relaxing all day today. The weather been cold and rainy. Oh, yeah. Sounds like a good day to have a rest and mostly a nap. Rainy days bring nap times. Peter Pan of England.
The Lost Boys.
Oh. Gee, Ray, get with it. Hey, it's flipping night time. I'm supposed to be getting with. Was rudely awoken this afternoon. Oh, to be shoved into putting the new phone on, flipping. Changing one flipping phone over to another and then another phone to another. Although when he had been on with AT&T and got them to do all changes their end. I know when we went to what was it, AT&T to get your one all changed over, it seemed like we were there an awful long time waiting for the apps, etc., to download and pictures. Yeah, I had like 48,000 pictures in my phone, and sod knows how many apps, and it didn't take anywhere close to as long as yours. When you did upgrade the, we got that new modem, didn't we? And I think you upgraded it, or they did something.
That was Comcast.
Oh. I'm dreading when August comes around. It's going to be so hot in Dallas, here in Dallas. 100+ degrees a day. Yikes, yuck. Oh, is that where you are, Dallas?
As Presley, Arizona's already had hundreds this year.
One year it got to 114 for several days here in Dallas, Fort Worth area. And I work in a printing company warehouse that's absolutely sucked. No air conditioning. Oh, it's been hot as hell here from until today, until today. Oh, wow.
Hippie said Arizona is always hot. But it's a dry heat, not a humid heat.
That's good. Prefer not to have any flipping heat that way.
Earlier this week, we were hotter than they were.
Yeah, we were what, 94 or something, 95? I think that was how high we got to. And then today it's like, what was it, 52 or something?
59.
Oh, what's it now? 51 here now. That was crazy. I mean, I'm okay for it to be a little bit cooler, but somewhere in between. It gets too hot. What can you do when it's too hot? There's only so much I can take off without being arrested or laughed at or both. At least if it's cooler, I can put something on. Still get laughed at, but I'll be warm.
Hippie said, but that was years ago when I get up that high in temperatures, like 30 years ago. Oh, wow.
People said LOL. I don't know what she's saying LOL at.
You.
Oh, oops. Always laughing at me. Yeah, crikey. Well, at least it's flipping, gives us a break from it at the moment. Okay, you Ray, you streaker. Whee! Who did that flipping silly song? Oh, Ray something or other. What is his name?
Um,
His name was Ray too, wasn't it? Ray Stevens. Was it Ray Stevens?
yeah, maybe. If he said, you make me laugh, Walmart. Walmart's always got funny people in it.
Oh, Jesus, it. Oh, what's it?
If he said Walmart Womble, not Walmart, damn voice recognition. You make me laugh, Womble. Oh, okay. I do laugh at the people in Walmart, though.
Yes, she does. Like the bloke who had the flipping jacket on.
Yeah.
Open up his jacket, and what is he trying to sell you? Free for
Coat.
oh,
Cell phones.
in the flipping building. Well, I think I'd rather go buy my.
3 cell phones. Not 1 or 2 or 3. 3 cell phones.
Yeah,
No, thank you.
everyone else is worried about people in trench coats, thinking when it opens up, it's going to flash. Whee! Do you want to buy 3 phones?
Are guys in their bathrobes in there?
Geezers too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I took a picture of a guy in a bathrobe with something on his head. Like a beanie thing on his head or something. I don't know. I worried what he had on underneath it.
Oh well. So the streak was the #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts in the US, only spending 3 weeks on the top in 1974, as well as reaching #3 on the Hot Country Singles chart. I didn't realise it would end up on the flipping country singles chart. It was only 3 weeks it was on top. Crikey.
#1, yeah.
And here it is, still going strong. Huh.
Say what? The sensor, remember? Oh, listen, this man will take care of Dad will be there. What?
If I play it longer, I'll get the thing. I can't get any spark orders from Walmart because all these illegals out there get all their phones in their hands and they using both
Using bots.
old bots stealing all the orders. Oh, good grief. How did they flipping get? Well, no, wait, I do know, don't I? We went through all this before, where they can buy flipping people's accounts. I saw that flipping when people were more talking about all that stuff while I was listening. And I went on Facebook Marketplace, tapped in about getting a Dasher account, for example. Oh, and Uber Eats. And it's just like bloody ads upon ads for people flipping selling, or selling flipping people's DoorDash accounts, etc. And people selling their own accounts, renting out their own accounts. Like, why would you do that, you dumbasses?
Bill said the missing holes are done now, just to finish a third of the picture.
Oh, well,
And
good.
then she said, I guess there are programs to get the orders. Yeah, I suppose so.
Maybe that's flipping what happens with the proxy peaks. We have to fight to get those some days. I haven't done Spark in the last 2 weeks because this out sucky it has of how sucky it's been. Mel says on Facebook there are like 80 community pages on DoorDash sharing and buying accounts. Jay says I missed 2 proxy picks this week. I was in the middle of rides and couldn't grab them fast enough. Yeah, to be honest, by the time you get a notification, it's gone anyway. You just got to keep going on the thing and just keep flipping, refreshing it, and then hopefully it flipping brings up a nice new offer for you to grab the assignment. Don't even bother look at it, just grab it. You can always just cancel it after. And then those ones that come back are the ones that no one wants to do. There's been one on the bloody on the board. I think it's a knock and print. I don't know. Oh wait, I can't look on that one, can I? Dang it. Come on, they proxy picks on 2 phones. Confuses the system. Now this is the new phone, and I've got it working on this one. So even though it's on that one, I have to look on this one. You want to do knock and prints? Yeah, I don't.
Hippie said there are apps you can download and you can program it to steal all the orders when they come in. You ain't got time to look at them. Jay said, I went on knock it. I won't do knock and
Oh, you won't? Oh, excuse me.
And Hippie said, Walmart knows about it, but they don't seem to be doing anything about it as long as they get it delivered.
Yeah, I don't want to. I want nothing to do with knock and prints. grabbed several of those off as assignments, and when I've read what it's for, I just turn around and cancel it. And now they've taken to asking, why do you want? What's your reason for not wanting to do this order? And or assignment, and I'll go in there. I don't do knock and prints, and just hit cancel. But there always seems to be someone to grab it thereafter. And occasionally, a lot of times, they'll turn back up. There's been one on there that's like, I don't know what, 3 or 4 days or more. It's been on there, no one's touched it yet. I saw what it was straight away and went, nope, nope. Hippie said, I received a Spark order. It said, just for me, but then it disappeared. Well, I guess the other one it was for was the one that wanted it. I don't really care for those scheduled appointment ones either. I could be busy. Yeah, I mean, you can just go in there. I mean, you just, all I ever do is put, when it shows scheduled, because there's a lot of those now, they changed all the way that how they word the things. And I just go in there and type in, I'll put in like 7 o'clock or something. You don't have to see anyone. That's a really stupid thing. You don't have to go see anyone about it. You just go in there, type in like, I go in there and give it, depending on how things are, what time of the day it is, etc. I'll go in there and give myself an extra day on it, and type in there, hi, I'll have this one done by the end of the afternoon, and just put regards, leave it at that. But put it for the next day, 7 o'clock the next day, PM. I'll have it done by the end of the afternoon. Didn't say which afternoon. But most of the time I'll go out and do it. But I'm sitting in the Walmart parking lot now. I see the people get out of the car and walk in and grab. There's about 20 of them, and they're in the car park. Spark was working good for me a couple of months ago, and now it's not that brilliant. Yeah, the schedule things don't take any shipping bother of that. Just go in and put the next day and just say you'll have it done by the end of the afternoon. That's what I do that to them all. Don't question me on it. And then I just proceed to look to see if anything else comes in. Hippie, I know they got to work, but they are taking work from us people that got to pay taxes. Yeah, that's the only shifty thing in it. I mean, it's. And these people that are renting their accounts out to, illegals. When I say illegals, I mean there's also people here that have been kicked off at DoorDash, etc., for doing stupid shit and that deserve to be kicked off for it. Some of. But anyway, so those idiots that are renting out their accounts, they're the ones that are going to get the flipping bill for the taxes, because it's all going to go on their account that they've done the work. So why are they putting themselves in that position? It's stupid. Okay, I've got to go get to bed, says Mills. Okay, thanks for being here. I have a puppy in bed. Oh,
Night, Mills.
night, Mills. Don't wake the puppy. Good night, Princess, says Hibbard. I agree, Ray. Yeah. Don't want to wake the puppy. Oh, you mean about the idiots renting their things? Yeah. The puppy's in bed. Keep it down, Mills. I'm trying to get some sleep. Just like Mrs. Womble over there. Yeah. Hibbard, I thought you said you were going to be to bed. Oh, Mel said that. Yeah. They all know each other because they all hang out by each other in this same part of the parking lot. Ray will be up all night. Might be up for a lot of the night, editing a video or two. Oh, I forgot to put a video out today. Oh, one was by, so I pulled it back because I wanted to put another one out. Sparkles hit my phone, it gone. I see one of them get out by the car. Then it happens again and again and again. Yep. Who else does that? Watches them go on. Aaron. I don't remember what his name is. Aaron's Gigs. That's what he used to be, at least. Anyhow, he used to watch it go on. And he would go over and say something. He'd take pictures of it all going on as well. I don't know how to stop all of that. I mean, how can Walmart stop doing all that? Get bloody security there. The security's going to get tonight. Security might become part of it all. Yes, I got a hold of Walmart support and tell them about what's happening in my area. They don't care. Yeah, and start all getting involved and they start taking so much work. And plus, I was on a job. I remember doing a delivery. I think it was for DoorDash or Uber Eats one night. Can't remember. It was a while ago now. And it was up at some nice house somewhere in the Leeds Summit area. And as I went to walk away, there was a bloke walking. It was dark at the time too. Went to walk away from the front of the house, and this geezer came up, and he was looking all lost. And he asked me where this was, and I went. He couldn't speak a word of English, so it was bloody hard to figure out. And I went, I don't know, mate. I don't know. I can't help you. This ain't it. And he was supposed to be making the delivery. Yes, I got. Oh, yes, I read that. I don't know if he was delivering for Walmart or something. I'm not sure what he was there for, but it's not the fact that they can't flipping speak a word of English. It's just, I mean, if you don't speak the flipping language, it's hard to learn it. Just like it's hard to learn German or French or whatever, well, Spanish, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's ridiculous how many people are being able to grab these things, grab work like this. Oh. And again, not pay taxes on it. I mean, no one really wants to pay taxes, but you got to understand that flipping stuff helps the road, etc. Supposed to. But you can't say nothing because they don't speak English. Or they act like they don't speak English. I'd never actually walked over and talked to them. I have took pictures of them and I have sent it to Walmart again. Walmart don't care as long as they got the orders delivered. They get their money. Yeah, unfortunately that's it, isn't it? But they'll also get some complaints along with it where the customer can't understand the bloody thing that the people are talking about. The customer says, "Can you put it here on the doorstep?" And they go stick it on the neighbour's doorstep. I don't know, but anyway, and then the other is if they're driving, I mean, any number of things could happen. There's so many bad scenarios there. And then you get people that don't rip and deliver the stuff or don't deliver it all. There's so many bad things that can happen because these people haven't been vetted like we have. We've been had the background check done. They haven't. That's not to say that they won't do anything bad, but or that they won't do. They may not deliver it, walk away from it with whatever the order is, and then whoever rented them that bloody account will be the one that get the knock at the door, and then not only explain that they rented out the account, but they're they're just people that do their fucking fools. Just glad to get get a regular job to go to every day and don't have to depend on sucky ass companies. Yeah. When I was working at at the car dealership, I was reading about Walmart and not Walmart, excuse me, DoorDash. Got onto watching Pedro and Dashing Grandpa, and I was watching them before I started doing the DoorDash, etc. And ended up gave up the work and went and done it. We've done a few flipping DoorDashes before I went off and done that, but to be honest, I wasn't happy at that garage anyhow, so I didn't really care so much. But anyway, uh-oh. They just work like everybody else work. I don't care if they speak English or not. Just do it the right way. Exactly. Exactly. And that's my bother too. If you're coming here, then do it the right way. Do it the way that I had to flipping get here. Do it the way that everybody has to do it to get to stay here. I've been here, what, 26 years, I think now? And every year we have to do the bloody taxes. So, and the stuff I went through to get to stay here too. There's a lot of paperwork to do it, and money's involved to go through to pay to live here and such, and background checks and what's the other thing? Getting all the medical stuff and all that done. I mean, do it the bloody right way, for crying out loud. It ain't. It's a pain in the ass, and it does get expensive, but do it the right way. The people at the INS office or whatever it is, whatever it's known as now. I mean, when I came here, they were there to help, and they helped. Whenever I went to the INS office, the immigration office, there was a lot of translators and that there. But every time I went in there, they flipping, you had to have a checkbook. But it's not to say that it wasn't hard, but I mean, it wasn't easy either. But it took a while to get through it, but it seemed like it did. But just do it. Yeah. Here, in the sense they are stealing. I understand that they want to flip in earn money and send it back to home. It's probably maybe more that they're earning here than they do back home. I don't know. One time I delivered a Walmart order, left the item on my. One time I delivered a Walmart order. I left the item on my front porch and noticed it before I got too far down the road. Oh, I said the delivery place down the road. I stopped and turned around. Oh, I said, oh wow, that's not good. We had a couple of people that said that they didn't get their orders on DoorDash. A couple of those orders I'd handed to them. So Anyway. Anyhow, everybody, I think I'm going to end the stream. It's Womble's over there falling asleep, making me even more sleepier. I think we go in and probably fall asleep in front of the telly. She might fall asleep walking through the hooping garage.
Maybe.
Anyhow, thanks all for being here,
Good night.
and we'll catch up with you all soon. And hopefully by the next time I talk to you, the bloody new phone case will be here. Anyway, cheers for seeing you, everybody. You are, whoever's out here, hopefully, if you're working tomorrow, you make some monies. I'll go open the door and it's one of
Tippy.
I don't know if Jay's still here or not, but
Jay.
Mel's went to bed. Wow, we've been out for 5 hours. Shit. Oh, Jay is still there.
Night, Jay.
He was so quiet, we didn't hear you. Well, hopefully you'll earn some monies tomorrow and have less hassle, etc. No stress. Stress free. I haven't heard from the Stardashians. I wonder how Eric's doing. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, the medicine. Just left the girlfriends. Oh, you have you? Well, hopefully she was doing okay. Anyhow, hopefully you earn some monies tomorrow and it's a stress-free day. Uh-oh.
My keys.
Man. You gonna? Well, were you taking the cord with you? She's still plugged in. Oh, she's not now, but actually, I might just sit out a few minutes. Oh wait,
Oh, where's my popcorn?
yeah, pop.
Yeah. Gonna put bag.
That it?
Yeah.
Oh, here's a. Give us a second, everyone. I'll wait to go in. Just take it easy. But when I got, give us a second. I want to make sure she gets in. Listen. I was going to go in. Just make sure she gets in first. Here, hold on, Nick Bob. I've got to try and read all of that. Just want to make sure she gets in the house. Well, I'm going to wait out here. She's gone indoors. Make sure she gets in the house first. Come on, Wendy. Yeah, she's in. Okay. All right. I can sit and relax a little bit. All right. Let's go back. Okay, so you just left your girlfriend's. But when I got there and all the groceries is still on the porch. Oh, okay. So I don't know. I didn't drop that item off. Okay. They had a camera, so they probably see me on the camera. Oh, okay. I'll sit in here for a few more minutes. So you're on your way home now, Jay? The girlfriend cooks for me sometimes, so that's nice of her. I don't know if this new phone looks any different to the other one, but yeah. Yeah, almost home. She lives a few minutes away. Oh, okay. Where's Andy? Tomorrow just another day. Just go with it. Day, just another day. Just go with it and don't stress about it. Nope. Tomorrow I hope that we get to stay home. It's so sick of going out every day. Some days I just want to stay at home and say fuck the world for a day or so. Take a day off from the world, stay home, play with a cat. Don't have a cat, but Jay, you could stay home and play with a cat. Don't have to go out. Just days like that. Sit and watch some telly, have a nap, do whatever you got to do if you can de-stress. I said I didn't know she was still there beside you. She was so because she fell asleep. She's had a busy time. I'm sure with all this flipping madness going on during the week, and she hasn't slept an awful lot. It's just so much on her shoulders at times. But no, she nodded off. As much as she can do, I mean, she's trying to flip in sleep and I'm here rattling on. But she didn't want to get up, so. But yeah. Sometimes it's good to have a quiet time. Jay says I can't afford a day off. Some days you have to try and find that time off. Work a few more hours during the week, and try to make yourself have a day off. Because we can't do it every bloody day, I know. Believe me, I've done it way too many times. Yeah, you think the day off you could lose some money. Yeah, you just got to pass it on. It used to be like that too. When I started a chauffeur company, I'd be cab driving all night long, and then getting the chauffeur company done during the day, starting all that. And then I was working flipping ridiculous hours, absolutely ridiculous hours, and still doing buying and selling cars and that in between it all, and renting cars out to the television companies and doing hell knows what else along the way. Yeah, you're going on vacation in June though, but you'll still be doing some work along the way. It's not looking like you're not going to be doing anything. I mean, it might be a bit more fun because you'll be with Tim for some of it at least. I don't know, but it's just be in a different area. I suppose it's going to be different. Okay. How long you going to be with Tim for? I take vacation days off. You know what I do? Stay home now, mow my yard, and do any kind of work I got to do on my house. What a vacation sometimes it is. I mean, bloody hell. I mean, to stay home, get to stay home and do stuff at home, and not have someone on your back, flipping, not having to worry about where to be, worrying about whether someone's going to nick the flipping order that you just delivered to someone's doorstep. Just be home and enjoy flipping mowing the garden. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass, but knowing that you're not racing around on the road, flipping, dealing with idiot drivers, etc. Just to sit on your mower or walk your mower around your garden and listen to birds twittering or watch the Vipin dog from across the road while you're doing it. I don't know, but anyway, sometimes it's just good. 4 to 5 days you're gonna be with him. I got 4 weeks vacation a year. I'm using it sparingly. You give yourself 4 weeks a year. Wow. So you do have flipping up time for a day off. I ain't going to burn all my money trying to get on a plane to go somewhere, says Hibbard. Well, yeah, at the moment, yeah. Watch the dog across this road. Take a dump. Yeah. Some days flipping, that's quite funny too. Anyway, I don't know. For me, it's flipping relaxing watching the animals. But Hibbard said, but I will go visit family members that live close to me. I don't have any family that lives close. Well, not any of my family, which is fine. I do miss some mates and that from back home. Those that really know me well. No planes for me, I drive. I used to love it. Flipping, being in England, you could get to so many flipping different countries. You could drive there. Like I drove to Italy, I drove to Spain, Portugal, Paris, of course, through France, Switzerland, Belgium, Germany, Netherlands, as well as Scotland and Ireland and Wales. But it was so easy to get to places, and it was so flipping easy to get flights as well. Gosh, there's flipping planes back home. It's so flipping cheap to get a flight. So flipping cheap. Then you can fly. It's actually unbelievable. There's a lot of travel in that. Travel in flipping the UK is very easy. Very easy to get to other countries. It's very centralized. Whereas in the US, if you want to go international, it's hard, isn't it? You got to get a flight to somewhere in the US. Like right here in the middle of the country, there's ain't many places you can get to directly. Hibbard, hundreds of miles away, but it's a lot cheaper than the plane. Probably take you a lot less hours, especially now. Having to go through all that TSA lot and shut, waiting on all the lines that are people trying to get to wherever they're going. I'd much rather drive. And plus, how much is it to get a bloody flight now? We can get direct flights to England now from St. Louis. But I think David tried it, wasn't it? I think it was like three and a half grand or something to get a flight to London. I think it might be more than that. I can't remember what he said it was, but anyway. Back, let's look it up. St. Louis to UK. St. Louis to UK flight. UK, man, back Birmingham, London, St. Louis to London. Okay, St. Louis to London is 8 hours on the dot. Nice, right. Non-stop flight. British Airways, that's who's doing it. Let's see how much. Cheap flights to St. Louis to London. Oh, here we go, St. Louis. St. Louis to London, let's say, I don't know, what we on there? So I want to go midweek and come back. Well, let's say I'm going to go, what day is that? Next Saturday, leave next Saturday, come back on the 2nd. Okay, done. Oh, damn shit, I want to come back the next. All right, come back then. All right, okay, all right. About 23rd. Well, that ain't bad. Oh, no, one-way flight. Business class is 3.5 grand. Last minute weekend getaway is 1,200. Well, that ain't bad. Well, that's now. Let's put this in June. Change it to 13th of June to the 4th of July. Come back. Still ain't bad then. Ain't too bad. Considering. If I go back to UK, mate, I ain't wanting to come back. Hundreds of miles away, a lot cheaper from the plane. The farthest I've driven was Texas to North Carolina. That was one long drive, but that was like 30 years ago. Gas wasn't that bad. Oh, you all want to go to UK? Well, UK's changed. I know. I watch it on the channels, car channels and such. It's changed a lot over there. It's one thing to be amongst those changes, but when you walk away from let's say where you grew up, and then walk into a whole lot of changes, it's not a fun time. If I was young and I liked that long road trips as it was, then you got to think about it. You got to get back to Texas. Hell, I had fun. Even though I took a road trip down with my uncle to drop his granddaughter off at her dad's house. He was supposed to meet us halfway, but he didn't do it. His car broke down. That's a pain in the backside. So he said, "Why would you?" So what? You had to take her the rest of the way, or something? I was still in my 20s. I had fun. I've never been out of Texas until then. Badger, how you doing? Long time no see. How's things been with you, Badger? You miss Mrs. Womble. She's sat in front of the telly now, probably half asleep. She was falling asleep out here. Just been real busy. Hopefully real busy with being paid, making some money. Oh, sorry about that. Well, kept out of trouble, hopefully. I think it's just Hibbard and Jay are in here at the moment. Not sure who else is lurking around. Mrs. Womble was out here, but she was falling asleep. Had a hard few days. That's good. Jay says I'll be going to bed soon. Okie dokie. It's past your bedtime, innit? What time are you starting in the mornings now? Do you start later on a Sunday? Oh, done door, that's right, I don't know how long. You're leaving at 6:30. Pork chop, how are you doing? How's your evening going? How's your day been? How am I? I'm doing all right, I suppose. Still carrying on. I've got a new phone though. It's just all a kerfuffle, I can tell you that. Oh, by the way, how's the sound quality sound, by the way? Wesley, bloody hell, mate. Thought you would have been in the land of snooze. How's your missus? How's Blue doing? What kind of orders does ship give you? Okay, but I had a little car trouble. Hope your day has been good. Yeah, it was a bit of a stressful start of it, but we're okay. Excuse me, hopefully you got your car done, though. We had some bad weather last night. Today it was quite nice. It was cold. I didn't see much of the morning because I finally got to sleep. But when I got awoken this afternoon, my schedule is so off. When I got uh, awoken this afternoon, I still had flipping bleary eyes, and I was there putting this new phone on. So, well, Womble, I'm calling it a night, my friends. See you soon. Well, thanks for being here, Jay. Hopefully, you get some good rest, and you get to make some monies tomorrow. No, it's quite nice. Nice now. It's 51 degrees though. It's a bit chilly out there, but I've got the engine running a bit and the heat going at a minute. A little bit. Oh, you want us to finish the Uber quest? How much is the Uber quest? I know you was talking about some Uber quest, but I lost track of it all. I've been easily lost track this week. It's been bloody hard to keep up and everything. I'll make bollocks what did you say on it? You'll make 138. That's what the quest brings you up to. Wow. Pork chop. I'm fixing to go to bed early tonight. Just want to stop in, say hello, and hit the thumbs up button. Well, thank you very much, Chef Pork chop. Very nice of you to come in. Hopefully, the issues with your car ain't too bad. And did you get it back on the road yet, or have you had to get a car rental or something? Maybe use one of the electric vehicles or scooters from Dashing Grandpa or from Grandpa. Um, I Jay says I opted for the 50 miles, 50 rides for 138. Bloody 50 shit. I have quite a few left. Hopefully, I can manage. Well, how long have you got to finish up getting the 50 rides? Watch up, dealing with it tomorrow. Maybe just low on steering fluid. Oh, is it just it's a noisy pump or just hard to steer? Jay, 4 a.m. Monday. I want them done by tomorrow. Yep. Yep, best to get them done by then. Otherwise, you'll be working late. PDF. Do you want? Do you what? PDF or whatever your name is. I don't know who you are. Are you waiting around for flipping to write such a stupid load of shit? Let's see what other flipping things. Fucking little tosser, aren't you? Let's see. Let everybody else see what stupid shit you've written. Anyhow, we'll put you on display as an absolute fool. Because we know that you've had to wait flipping 5 minutes at least to go and write such a load of old shit. Captain flipping dipstick, aren't you? Anyhow, Jay, they had to wait flipping 5 minutes, I think, to get in there to say something. And they had to subscribe to the channel for that. I think it's 5 minutes. I remember that. Dumbasses. I think that's what could have said to me. Let me have a look. Community moderation. Subscriber mode. Oh, 1 minute. Let's change it. It is 5 minutes now. The idiots. Where the hose goes into the pump, you got to. Oh, okay, you're asking about that. Replace them. There is sucking air and making it squeal when it's cold. Yeah, my one makes noises too. Not all the time, though. Pork chop. I googled the symptoms when I was turning into a parking lot. It got real tight and then it loosened up real quick. Oh, wow. That's different. I had to do that on my Honda Accord. What do you drive, Pork chop? Maybe there's some air or something in the system from somehow. Have you noticed any fluid on the ground when you've parked it? Yeah. There's- Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it's an easier thing. Maybe it's just a matter of topping up the fluid. According to Google, it could be low on fluid or pumps trying to go out. Well, first of all, keep an eye on the ground, see if notice any fluid. Oh, you hadn't noticed anything, but you have to find the right O-rings. Yep. Well, I'd go down the part shop and get some fluid, top it. Oh well, first of all, check it. And see if it needs any fluid. In fact, just if you got an O'Reilly's there, they can generally just check it for you. It's going to be It's going to be my local mechanic. I'm not a mechanic. I'm a girl. I don't think it don't matter whether you're a girl or a bloke. There, if you pork chop, you can still check those things. I'm one of these company going to quit making cars out of plastic and rubber. Yes, plastic flipping heater stuff drives me nuts. And the flipping oil filter housing, two in the world flipping thought of that stupid idea. And the intake flipping manifolds. Good grief. Dumbasses. All the stuff that gets shipping hot and cold. Jeez. It's going to get brittle and flipping break so easy. And yeah. Badger. Oh, sorry, Badger. Take care, Womble. You too, Badger. Nice to see you. Hello. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. Hopefully, all goes well for you. Hibbert, I did it on my Honda. Don't know what kind of car that guy is driving. It's pork chop. She's got a Cadillac. You ain't changed your pump. Well, it might not be that. What was your drink? It was a coffee, cold coffee. Iced coffee, that was it. It don't affect me like coffee don't affect me anything close to what it affects Mr. Womble. Family shit is hitting LOL. Oh, sorry about that, mate. What's Mrs. Womble doing? She was falling asleep out here. She went in maybe, I don't know. I'll be able to tell you actually. When did she go in? About half hour ago, actually. Wasn't that long ago. But she was having a hard time staying awake. A lot of stuff going on, and with all that stuff over the bloody phone this week, with the scammers to deal with. Where she got up, she didn't sleep last night too well, actually, but anyhow. I guess we both fell asleep in the early hours and both overslept. But anyway, she got up and dealt with a phone issue because we still had that new phone that had been sent to us. So she got up and called AT&T and dealt with all of that. And lo and behold, here I got a new bloody phone now. So I paid $13 for two. Okay, yeah, you did yours, Hibbard. I don't think Pork Chop wants to do it. She has someone to do her stuff, which is fine. I mean, some people don't want to do that stuff. People would rather leave it. Well, that's good. That's good. But some want to not bother about doing it. But anyway, yeah, she called the phone lot and went through with them, and yeah. Well, thanks for being here, Pork Chop. Hope you have excuse me. Hopefully, you have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll see you at some stage. I don't think I'll be on here for much longer. But thanks for coming on here. Hopefully, you get some rest. Give the dogs a cuddle from me. Well, they're probably napping by now anyway. I need to go get some videos edited. I started doing a couple last night. Got them on the things to do, but now tonight I may end up having two phones going, maybe three phones going, doing editing, which will make it a whole lot flipping easier. Well, I get the best. Candy, how you doing? You got a membership, didn't you? Who got you? I don't know if it was from me or I don't think it was the one that I gave away. You know, we get those 10 VIP ones to give away. Gift membership. But then Mel's goes some way as well. Mel's yesterday, I believe it was. Yay. Now you get to play with some emojis for a month. We've got some special emojis that you can use. I can't remember what all those emojis are, but there's some wombles in there. Some of my channel members like to be tortured, I suppose, because yesterday some of them came in and they were putting on another 12, 13, 15 months between them. Each time it's like, really? Oh, thank you very much. Oh, you found them. Need to put some more on it. I've got a laughing Womble that I want to put on there. And a Mrs. Womble, I think. There is a Mrs. Womble there. I see she's there. Hippard, you think you never started doing DoorDash deliveries or any kind of gig work? I've never met any of you people. I'm glad I did. Yeah, it's good fun to meet other people. I've enjoyed meeting everyone, getting to see what everybody does. Imagine if you've been when we did all this from far away years ago, it was through pen pals. I remember doing that. That was way before the computers came out, wasn't it? You had to write to someone. They'd have these ads in the paper, and you'd write to someone in a different country or different part of the country. Don't know if any of you remember doing it. I've forgotten all about doing that, actually. Then the CB radios came in, you started using those. Keyboard, yeah, there was some nice people on here. Oh, there is. Yeah, there is. Yeah, very. We've met a few. We all went down to, oh, bloody hell, Springfield, down at the Ozarks, and met a few. And we've met a few up here in KC as well, Kansas City area. Candy, I was just thinking the other day about the time you walked into the shooting zone. Didn't have to walk into the shooting zone. If you'd been the shooting zone was across the way. In fact, was it last night? No, a couple of nights ago. We got home and Wendy had gone indoors, and I think I was out here getting ready to go in there. It was maybe 10, 15 minutes she'd been indoors, and then all there was these little motorbikes or whatever go past. They weren't anything fantastic going by. It was dark, and all I could hear was like bang, 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 bang. Like, oh, fucking hell. I think they were having to go out a car shooting to that house across the road. But then there was some more down the road. So I called the police again. So I didn't have to go far. This area used to be so good. It's only since those idiots across the road have been here. When you were live with DJ, yeah, there was the people across the road. You have a good time doing gig work. It's interesting. I found it interesting with all the things you find along the way. Yeah, unfortunately, they're still there. But they've calmed down a hell of a lot. Hell of a lot. They don't have anywhere close to the activity that they used to. So I don't know. Apparently, there's a special police team just for them, detective team just for them. So I don't know what goes on. But none of the neighbours want them around here, that's for sure. So how's things been with you, Candy? Wendy went in a little while ago. I don't know if I said that, but anyway, about half hour. Oh yeah, I told you. Oh, we've been dealing with scammers this week. Wendy got a call maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. they left a message on her phone saying that she could get 40% off or 50% off of the bill, and it was from AT&T. I can't remember it all. Anyhow, they left a voicemail for her, so she called the number, and yeah, that was the wrong thing to do. But they went into her account. She gave them some verification code. She knows darn well she shouldn't have done it, but anyway. And I don't know how it all went on, how it all transpired in the beginning, to be fair. I said to her, I get messages like that a lot, and all I do is look at them and just delete and block them, report spam or whatever. Yep, exactly. I said, just if you get things like that, yeah, I know it's taunting to get them, and you want to go save money, but call the business. Don't call the number they send you. Go to the oh shit, that fell off there again. Go to the number that you know. Go to the website that you look up on Google, and actually you've also got to look for that too. But if we've done business with them, which of course we have, and she used to work with AT&T, she should call that number or whomever it is the business is trying to be. Anyhow, she didn't do it like that. She got a hold of them, and she did. She gave them some code, and they got into her account, and she ended up. They offered her a new phone for half the price, and anyhow, so she ended up getting this iPhone. Oh, what am I on about? What am I thinking about? iPhone 17 Pro Max. And she said, well, my husband has been wanting one. Well, really, I hadn't said much about that. But anyway, so she decided to go for it. So anyhow, so they said, okay, well, we'll send that. They took some money out of her account. No, they didn't. They looked at her account and said, well, you got to be paid. You got to pay some that's left on your account. And they paid it. They paid it, and she was going to be doing it anyway a couple of days, like today or yesterday anyway, so she weren't that bothered. But she said, I did authorize you to do that. Anyway, so she knows darn well they shouldn't have done it, but she was like, well, I was going to pay it anyway, so I weren't that bothered. Anyhow, so turns out they sent out a phone the next day. Next day we got this, I think it was the next day we got it. Got this iPhone popped up, and I had to be up early to bloody well receive it because FedEx were going to deliver it. They did. She knew the FedEx driver she thinks she knew him from before. Anyway, she just happened to be coming home, had just come home from dialysis, and he turned up not too long after that. So she signed for it, and then it weren't all that long later that the flipping company, whoever she was talking to before, called her, and she says, yeah, I did get it. She says, I'm going to deal with it a bit later. Anyway, they said, well, can you give us the IME number or whatever off of it? I was like, and I'd gone to sleep by then because I hadn't slept much, so I'd taken a couple of hours. When I woke up, it was them. I had to help her with all of that. Anyhow, so I read off the IME number to them. They were on the phone while I was listening in, and because she had it on speakerphone because she couldn't see the number, right? Anyhow, they said they weren't off. Oh, we go check that. They went off and checked it, and then they came back and they said, "This is where it all started." They came back and they said, "Oh no, that's the wrong phone. We sent you the wrong phone. No, that's supposed to go to whomever it was." Anyway, then they were like, "Well, you'll need to send it back." No. Yeah, well, okay, well, we can send it back to AT&T. That's fine. No. We'll give you a place to send it to. So then they wanted us to go to UPS after a fact. Well, I mean, we were arguing with them, going, "Well, no, you cocked it up." I got on there in the end and went, "No, mate, you cocked it up. You should be doing the flipping work, not us." And anyhow, it all went on from there. And then they were wanting us to go to UPS to send it back up there, and I said, "No, we should go to flipping AT&T. This is getting a bit ridiculous here. Go to the shop and get them to do it." And they were going, "Oh no, don't do that, because they'll want a restocking fee. They want this. They won't accept it, and all of that." Anyway, I headed towards the AT&T shop. I had to get some petrol, so I had to be down there. So then when he was like, well, she was still, still somewhat believing it. Yes. So we went to the UPS shop, right? And so she had the scammer on speakerphone in there, and the manager happened to say, "Well, I get these calls all the time. Or I deal with AT&T and sending the stuff back all the time." And then he walked away, and it was the way that he said it, I suppose. So I walked down the way a bit, and I called him over and I said, "Listen, this don't sound right." And when he's going, "No, it's legit." She could hear what I was saying. So I said, it is them." She's saying, "They've taken it out of my account, the money they paid for my account. They've never taken any monies from me." And they're hearing it too. So they're trying to they're trying to somewhat bully her into it in a fashion. Anyhow, so the manager, he came over at that point. He went, So he came over and listened in, and then he heard enough, and he went, "No," he said, "this is flipping a scam. No," he says, "I'm not sending this back. There's no way I'm sending this back. I'm not sending this anywhere." Because they sent a label, and he saw the label, and of course he deals with this all the time. He went, No. He said, "No, this is a scam," and of course that's flipping. They're getting pissed off about it and all that. I said, finally, in the end, I said, "Right, enough." I said, "We're going to the flipping AT&T shop." So, and they go, No, don't do that, do that." I said, "I don't give a flying fuck what you say, mate. We're going to the AT&T shop." At this point, on the way to flipping UPS, I started recording it. I got it on video, but the audio isn't always all there because I went off of two phones to do it, and sometimes the phone was in the box or somewhere it shouldn't have been. So there's a little bit there, but I'm putting that video together so you can all hear it going on. And anyhow, so we went on with it, and all the way there, like we came out of UPS, and the scammers like going, No, talk to your husband, we don't need it to go back to AT&T. We'll give you another label. You can go to another UPS, they can send it." And she's going, "No," she says, "I'm with him, he's got to do this." And they and then they were saying that the woman it goes to, who it's in the name of, she's called them 10, 15 times or whatever. But they said 3 different names, and it was like, I said, I thought you told me it was going to Mrs. Lloyd. And they said Lewis or flipping Bowman or whatever. They changed it a few times. I don't think they knew what they were doing. That I was actually concentrating. But anyway, and then at some stage they said the manager, apparently the manager there, he says, oh, she's not only the disabled. Oh, that's right, because they said this lady it's going to is disabled. And he kept interrupting Wendy. He kept saying, when he was going, well, I'm disabled too. And he kept interrupting her. And bearing in mind, I'm driving, I shouted at him and said, oi, shut your mouth. She's flipping disabled too. Just bloody listen. And, which you'll hear on the video. But anyway, and then just a little further on, he's going, she's not the only one that's disabled. You've been brain dead. I said, if you were AT&T, you wouldn't say that. And by the way, if you said that in front of me, you wouldn't be stood still, would you? You wouldn't say such a thing. Anyhow, so Wayne is like, well, don't stop. Anyhow, so, and then he stopped talking to us, and then the other bloke, initial bloke, came in, and then they were offering to give us monies and that to send it for them, and we're trying to do this lady a favour to send it to her quickly, and fucking hell. And then as we got closer and closer to the AT&T shop, they're going, well, how far away is this? How far away? How long before you there? And I went, 10, 15 minutes away or whatever it was, depending on traffic. Oh, why go all that way? You can just go to another UPS. And yeah, we got closer to the AT&T shop, and they said, well, how far away are you? I said, we're just here. Or Wendy said that. And then as we pulled up there, they started with the flipping nasties, and it started coming out with all the shit. I said, see, we called you out. You are scamming fucking shit, aren't you? And Wendy was behind me, and I'd walked in there, and so I walked into AT&T shop, and I got one of the blokes aside, and I said, listen, I think we're dealing with scammers here. I said, my wife's just coming in. She's still got them on the phone, and as she came in, she had it still on speakerphone, and they said something stupid, crass, I suppose. And it was a great big black bloke that I was talking to at the time, and his eyes widened and went, oh yeah, that's a scammer. So she went, bye, douche. Anyhow, what were we on about? I missed all what you were saying. I was going into all of that. No, they didn't get any money from us. We got this flipping phone. It was a iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I was, I know, it's like, what the fuck are we gonna do with this damn thing? Anyhow, so we said to the AT&T shop, okay, they gave us the proper number to call, which is a number that Wendy knew anyway, and then told us what we got to do. They didn't want to deal with it. They were real busy in there too. Some people heard it while we were in there too. But anyway, so we just went off, got some dinner, came home, left it there, and then Wendy dealt with it today, and got onto AT&T and said to them, oh, I don't know what she said to them all, but anyway, at the end of it, she questioned whether, she says, well, my husband needs another phone anyway, and so I ended up with a bloody thing anyway, but yeah, it was a lot of time, and like I said, I'm putting all that video together. She's got to deal with the fraud people. So she's going to deal with all of that. Wendy's changed the passwords on everything so far. They haven't tried getting into anything as of yet since then. So we'll see how it all goes, isn't it? But it's amazing how they how they change. And you guarantee that none of the little flipping wimps would ever say what they said in front of you. When I was delivering that pizza, I saw that golfing ain't a golf course. Didn't realise what it was. Okay. I must have missed something. But yeah, so that was all the fun. Somewhat fun. And my other phone been giving me some grief. It was iPhone 12, which I do live shows. I've been doing live shows on. And we don't change the phones that often. We really don't. It's not what we do. In fact, Wendy just got one, and her previous phone was a iPhone 11, and I just I thought I'd only just upgraded. Turns out it was like 2 years ago that I upgraded. Like, bloody hell, I didn't realise it was 2 years ago. Shit. I didn't think it was anywhere close to that. I'm a new phone, because this one was working fine. But anyway, now I've got a new phone. And it just flipping pisses me off, some of these flipping people. I mean, if Wendy was on, I think Wendy would have caught it, but I worried if she would have caught it in time. She seems to think she would have done, but I think pulling someone else in with ours, as opposed to me being pissed off about it, probably helped. Because she said the more I get saying flipping, no, this is wrong, the more she wanted to prove that I was wrong, that she was right. But it was but when that UPS bloke said, and there was also something else that triggered it, a couple other things that triggered it in her mind, but she said the red flags were coming up, but she said, I still wanted to prove you wrong. Well, shit. Well, it was something similar to that she was saying. Nothing nasty, but anyway. But that UPS bloke, I think, helped Walls doing that, and then of course when they started getting stupid on there and saying that I was brain dead or whatever, then she'd had enough. It was going to AT&T and that was it. Which is where I was before we went to bloody AT&T. I've seen videos bipping on air. There's like people that go after these scammer offices and that. Oh, wow. Hackers that get into the vipping scammer systems. It's unbelievable what they get away with. They go in and they like get in on their CCTV on these scammer offices, and you get to see them all in there. And then when they've like scammed someone out of some monies, etc., they're all there high fiving and loving it. And then these hackers go in and they zoom in on all the screens, computer screens, and then they'll find like the one who's the head person or whatever in there, and they'll zoom in and watch all the passwords and such going on, and then they'll like break into into the scammer systems and find the monies that's being taken. They try to take over their computers. Some take over their computers and they get it. They find out where the monies is and they grab all that monies and start giving it back to the people, or they'll take up the monies and put it into a separate account, and then like they'll let the authorities know, and the authorities will go in there wherever they are. Or some of these hackers, they'll just send in a team to go in and go visit the scammers. Let's put it that way. But most of the time, they'll just some of them will go in and just take all the monies back and just totally flipping run the scammers flipping monies dry, so they're left with nothing. And then they'll like talk to some of them, break into their computers, and it's quite interesting that they do it. Good night, Ray. Please give Wendy a hug. Go kick some golf butt, hippie. Well, thanks for being here, Candy. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Don't ever give any information if they call you on the phone because it's yeah, I know that. I get these things not often, but I do get them, and I'll look at it and go, nah, I'll just, no, I'll just go in and delete and report it, report spam or whatever, and block the number. But she didn't do it. Most of the time she does it, but somehow she didn't. Even if it shows up on your computer screen, if your bank call you, your bank directly got the number on your computer. Yeah, and if like I've had people call me before that supposedly from a bank or whoever else, and then they'll say, "Well, can you tell us what this number is? What is your full social security or whatever?" And I go, "Well, you call me, you're already supposed to know all that. So no, I ain't giving you shit." Or you get these ones that call you and they say, or they don't know your full name, or I mean, some of them would come as soon as they like call out my full name. I know it's someone I don't want to talk to anyway. So, because if it's someone that I've dealt with, like the bank, they already know what to call me rather than what's been registered, what they think it is. Because you can find anyone's name that lives at a house, and you can find their flipping phone number. It's like those ones that keep calling for wanting to buy the house. I mean, we all get those, surely. Get flipping text messages every day, and like, no. Or get text messages that say, hello, flipping, what it's all registered in, and I go, yeah, no. Like, if you knew me directly, you know flipping who I was, so bog off. I don't deal with idiots. The same thing about gift card from Walmart, especially vanilla cards. I don't know. Vanilla cards I bought. A $500 card from Walmart, and bought me a recliner until I had $200 left on it. 10 minutes later, I checked my balance, zero. Oh, wow. Wow. And see, that's the thing. Like, it must be 3, 4 years ago, maybe a bit longer. And Wendy had been off to buy something in town, and I think she'd just been to the hairdresser or something. I don't know, but anyway, and then 10 minutes later, I think it was somewhere in New York, somewhere real far away, and the card had been swiped supposedly, or in a Dollar General, I believe it was, or a Family Dollar, and they were looking to approve the card. And it was her bank that called her, and she says, "Well, no," she says, "I'm here in Missouri. I'm nowhere near New York. No, it's not me." And they went, "Yeah, we thought so." So they declined it and had to send her another card, didn't they? So she lost the use of her card for a few days, but until they got another one out to her. But her bank was right on top of that. Then I realised I got ripped off. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. It does happen. I don't say that it, it won't happen, but it's you just have to be mindful, really mindful of it. And I think I remember hearing that someone else recently on the news had gone through this. I only halfway heard it, and I say recently. Christ, I don't know. I didn't realise it was 2 years that I've flipping had that phone. If it's working fine, I probably would have kept it as long as it rang. But she it just caught her unawares, I suppose. But it's an arse when you have to go through it all. Yeah, flipping is a bloody bastard when you get ripped off for it. We did get ripped off a few years ago, though. I think when they got us I was thinking last night. I don't remember how it all transpired, but why is there a car behind me? What's going on? Anyhow, maybe the neighbours came home. Maybe they got delivered, I don't know. But anyway, but that was several years ago. I don't really remember how that all happened either, but I know we went through that, and I believe we did lose some money on that. That's, shit. Well, at least you were able to get the chair before they flipping ripped the other thing. the 200 notes from you. At least you're able to get that, at least. But to lose the 200 on it after it, just bloody nuts. I mean, you work hard for all this stuff, and these bastards go in there and just take it. I want to get a hold of them and get a friggin' one of them chopping knives or whatever from the flipping butchers and then chop their hands off or something. Which they do in the flipping Middle East. They catch you stealing, they just like chop your hands off. I can do that. That'll scare a few bastards from doing it, won't it? Yeah, they can't take any nonsense in some of these some countries. A lot of people don't know that. No. Sometimes you have to put stuff out there so people actually see it. Sometimes they need that in front of them to scare them. But in some countries, they'll whip you. Still do the whipping thing, don't they? I don't remember where that is. I've seen that before. They're very aware about buying gift cards from Walmart. Oh, you're very aware, yeah? Yeah, I mean, you see that. I've seen that before. I've heard that before. And then the other thing, yeah, was it? That's hanging on a rack after when public can hands-on do it. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, would I want that done to someone else? Okay, probably, yeah. Especially after looking that bloke, those all come out all flipping thinking that they can try and be funny about it after. Well, you've got to remember is that they probably ripped off some poor person before, and they can quite easily go in and do it again. So to try and prevent him from doing it again, make sure that freaking is something that you're going to get. If you think it's funny what you just done, some person, some old lady, some old gentleman, some couple have worked all their lives, 50, 60 years, whatever it be, or less, worked to save monies, scrimped and saved to save monies, and then some bastard comes in there and takes it from them, like just like that, and then thinks it funny that they've done that. Fucking hell yeah, I'm gonna freaking give me the knife, I'll take the fucking thing. I won't have any bloody problems in doing it. I'll get the money back and fucking chop your hands off, sod it. If you feel that that's funny to do, I mean, if someone's flipping down on their luck and, we all get there, been there, and they need help, then bloody well ask for it. But to blatantly go in and steal from someone and think it's funny that you've done that and try to do it, keep on trying to do it to people, you need to be taught a lesson. And it ain't flipping going to flipping jail or whatever. You ain't ever gonna learn from that. Well, you might do, but I believe in the other way. Because flipping when they go to these attorneys and freaking bastards like that get off of doing what they've done, and the people that have flipping worked hard, now they're struggling. It ain't on. Ain't on. Enough's enough. Stop flipping pandering to these fucking assholes. If you've done wrong, you need to flipping pay for it, and pay for it fucking hard. If you think it's funny to go rip someone off, then I don't. I really hope karma flipping turns around and fucking does something to them. Wow, got 32 flipping thumbs up. Evidently not from the scammers that flipping got their hands chopped off. But anyhow. Is that 32? Oh, 22. Whoops. Anyway. Anyhow, I better get indoors. Go, she's probably asleep by now. Which is fine. And I'll maybe get some sleep as well. Well, I do have some videos to edit. Anyhow. Alright, so Hibbard, not sure who else is in here, but thanks all for being here. Oh, Hibbard. I called that card number on the back and see if my money is gone, and they're asking me for my social security number. It was overseas guy. Yeah, from India. Yeah, right, yeah. No. Not a chance, you fucking hell. Yep, you hung up. Best to lose the money flipping in, flipping, risk losing anything else. Yeah, well, we lost none on this time. She's been checking the bank account and the card and that. But we did the last time round. The money is gone. Yeah, it's horrible to lose that money, but just remember that you didn't lose anything else, and you were able to get your chair. And I say you lost just. I'm not gonna demean it by any means, but you just lost $200. But it's better than losing the 500 or any more. Might have to turn the engine on before I get out of it. I'm a bit on the chilly side. I'll jump or something in a minute. Losing $200 isn't flipping fun by any means. The money should be in your pocket. You worked hard for it. It shouldn't be anywhere with anyone else. Sorry. But yeah, people got to watch out. And for the scammers, they're every bloody where. You do have to watch for it. It's no joke. It's no joke at all. And I do hate that they go in and bleed people dry. Like I said, people that have worked bloody hard, people that have worked hard for all their lives and saved their monies, then all of a sudden it's gone in seconds. I know some people don't believe in what they call it corporate punishment, but bollocks. These scammers are out there thinking it's funny that they're ripping people off. There's only one way to stop it, and that's to flipping frighten the fucking shit out of them. Anybody calls you on the phone, on the computer, and see you from the back, call you from the bank. You call bank directly. Exactly. If they call, I mean, it could be anyone. They could they can change the number on their phone. In fact, I was like, at some stage, I was like, where the hell do they keep calling from different numbers? And I went in my phone and I was like, well, it looks like I can change my number on my phone so it looks like something else. I think that's how you do it. I don't know. I don't know directly. I didn't do it, but I was just curious. So it looks like something else is calling. But you can get a Google number, can't you? I mean, I've had Google numbers before, and I mean, if you make up a bloody Gmail account or whatever, you can get a phone number for that Gmail, and you can change that. I don't know how many times you can change it. I don't know if you have to pay to change it or not, but anyway, but you have to keep up with that number as well, if I remember correct. Because I did have a couple of Google numbers when I had my when I was uh, selling the music stuff online. I was using it as an office number, but then and then there's the Magic Jack thing you can get. There's probably lots of other companies as well you can do, and you can just make up any bloody name you like, and people can use that. And just tell them that it's the bank number or whatever. I honestly don't know how it all goes, but I'm sure there's easier ways for these flipping scammers to do it. They know what they're doing. I don't. I don't care to know. I really don't give a shit. It, in the except that I'm a curious person. And I'd like to know how to do it, and like to know how to trace those people with the numbers. Sucky blood money suckers. They sit there and laugh about from how they can get away with it, and they're doing it. They're actually, after all, still doing it as of today. Yeah, I mean, you go onto YouTube, as I was saying before. Go onto YouTube and you can see, like, there's people that are so pissed off with these scammers that they built these flipping YouTube channels, etc., and companies where they specialize in going after these scammers, and they hack into the scammers flipping CCTV or whatever, and you view them, you watch them. They're in these offices, not only in India and elsewhere, but and then you see they could be in a big office, they could be in a little office, and you see them when they've ripped people off. They're all there flipping next to one another, and when they've ripped someone off, they're like, yeah, laughing and clapping and thinking it's fun. But then, you know, these hackers that go in that specialize in hacking into these scammer accounts, well, they're so flipping good at doing it that somehow or other they've got into the flipping scammers flipping computers, and if they're lucky, they actually, or if they're lucky and they call it at the right time, they can actually watch it all go on. So they can watch the text messages or the messages and such, and who they're trying to scam because they've hacked into that computer. And then what these hackers do, if they know who these people are talking to, they'll call these people, or they'll call a phone number associated with the person being conned. And they'll say, listen, look, we're actually listening in on this conversation, and you are actually dealing with a scammer. They're ripping you off. But, you know, we're able to stop it all going on, etc. Or we've called the authorities and they're going to come in and flipping help you through it or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, well, also these hackers, they'll figure out where the scammers have got their monies going to. And they'll go into the scammers flipping banks or wherever they got it going to, PayPal accounts, and they'll go in and drain their flipping accounts, take all the money from their flipping wherever the bank, whatever banks they're using, online PayPal or Cash App or wherever they're using, and just drain their accounts and put it into another account, and then try to give it back to the people that they've to deal with it, and then they'll call the authorities as well. Can't talk about them, our government doing it to us. Yeah, just kidding and entertainment purposes only. Anyhow, yeah. But it's interesting. I've seen them in the past, but it's been a while. There's so much else that I catch up with on the videos anymore, and try to do my own. Anyway, oh bloody hell, it's gone midnight. All right, Hippie, I'm definitely gonna go in now, mate. Give me my jumper. Oh, nothing else taken over. And I will say good night, and we'll catch you the next time. I don't know when that'll be. Maybe Tuesday. I try to do it just like once a week, twice a week at the most. Anyway. All right. Well, thanks for being here. Hope you have a good rest of your night, and we'll, if you're working tomorrow, hopefully you make a lot of money. But stay safe, and we'll catch up with you next time. Ta-ra, everybody. Have a good night. Been good chatting with you.